All right, the Blitz's 25th anniversary summers continues with the Great Summer Smokeout. This band is taking the stage 7:45 tonight. They're the Sick Puppies. Back on tour. This is the first stop on their tour. Are you guys ready for the crowd here in Columbus to ruin the rest of the tour for you based on their response?
Absolutely.
Okay, as long as you guys are cool with that, I'm just giving you a heads up.
We love Columbus.
And they love you. We got a bunch of people running around with the Sick Puppy t-shirts on everywhere. So you guys just got off a European tour. Outside of the U.S., favorite country to tour in? And Emma, you can't say Australia either. That's
fair enough.
Okay.
We actually haven't been there for a while.
Okay.
But we were recently in Japan. That was actually the first show we've ever done there, and it was at Kadena Air Base in Okinawa, and it was pretty much, it probably topped all of the international stuff we've done.
Wow.
I mean, would you say? It was pretty awesome.
It was insane.
Was that like a USO show or just a military show, or was it kind of
military?
Yeah, it was military.
All military. Yeah.
I got you. What about you, Mark? Oh, I'm sorry, Brian.
It's okay. No worries.
Yeah,
I was going to take that one too, but I mean, Download Festival was awesome. I mean, we over here haven't done too much outside of the U.S. per se. We did the UK around Japan, but Japan was unreal. It's because the people, they're over there and they're doing their thing, and they're stuck there. A lot of them, I mean, they don't really, and they're fiending for that music, man. And when bands come over there, they go nuts.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. They loved every second.
Yeah.
What about you, Mark?
Oh yeah, it was great. I mean, we did a Download Festival in the UK, which was big, and it's one of the bigger international rock festivals. It's like the festival here in Columbus, Rock on the Range.
Rock on the Range.
It's kind of the equivalent over there, and it was awesome. Just went off. We did like the side stage tent, and we played in front of a lot of new people, so we gained a lot of new fans. Hopefully, we'll be back on the main stage next time, but. We're just trying to build it right now. So.
We were talking earlier when we got up on the mic just in-house here at A&R. I said, last time Sick Puppies was in town was last year in September, and you played this very stage. And then there was some sort of after party or something, Brian, I'm not really sure, with nothing
I don't know
more.
what you're talking about.
That's
Bar Louie.
Played the fifth.
12-foot Ninja Bar Louie.
No,
nothing
this
more.
place is that's when people talk about shows, like, where's your favorite show to play? And like, not even just outside of the States, but in the States or wherever. This was one that I always use. It was Columbus, because like this very stage, it was just nuts. It was hot, it was sweaty, it was packed out the door, and everybody really loves rock music here, which is all you can ask for. So.
Mark, Emma, and Brian from Sick Puppies still touring on the album Fury. And it was crazy because last year when you played, that album came out the day you played at Rock on the Range, and it was your birthday, Brian. Is that right?
It was.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow,
Fantastic.
look at Ronnie's memory.
Yeah, dude.
My stars.
Listen.
She doesn't know how to work a mic stand, but she remembers everybody's birthday.
She does
crazy.
now.
It's crazy when I'm not drinking what I can
now.
do. But how are things been going? The reception of the Fury record, I know you get a little touring with Skillet and a bunch of other things have been going on, but how's the tour been going besides like Download and all that stuff?
No, yeah, the tour's been great. We just did like 2 legs with Skillet and Devour the Day, and that was like one of the coolest tours we've done. They just took us under their wing and treated us just like, us like we were all equal and all just on the same page, So that was really cool. But yeah, we're just we're just starting the Make America Rock Again tour, starting to here today in Columbus with you guys, and we can't wait to play tonight too. So it's going to be the best way to start this tour for us. So.
Oh yeah.
Mark, the voice of the Sick Puppies drum kit back there, and Mark, I was hoping that you would come out and for the interview and have your hair all spiked up. But that's for the show, right?
Yeah. I go through different phases. Who knows? We'll see.
Mark, I have a question about actually that tour. The Make America Rock Again tour kicks off August 9th officially, with Scott Stapp is on that. Was there any between us friends, was there any thought about, is this a good idea? Is he okay to go on tour? Because pretty polarizing guy, and a guy with some obviously some problems that have been pretty public.
Well, yeah, I mean, God, anything could be on social media and be blown up however it needs to be. I've only met him once. We met him at a festival we did.
Yeah.
Nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Good.
Focused, like he wasn't out of it. I mean, when you see those old videos, you're like, you meet the guy, I don't know. Maybe that was just a bad time or whatever, but the dude seems on point. He's very, very nice. He was nice to everybody. So, I mean, it's going to be a fun tour. We love all the bands playing on it. It's a good lineup, and we're looking forward to it. It's 2 months long for us, at least, and it's going to be a lot of dates.
One thing I always encourage people to do, with him specifically, is if you weren't, a lot of people weren't a fan with the stuff he did with Creed, especially. It just got overplayed, got beaten to the ground. The stuff that he has done in the last 4 or 5 years is excellent. is really good, and I think it's an excellent opportunity for him to get himself out there and for people to hear what he's now capable of. Because
Totally,
I think it just got overplayed and it got burnt out, I think, after a while. So I'm excited to see you guys being able to go on tour with him and Adelaide His Way. Drowning Pool also a part of that tour.
Trapped, yeah, it's going to be a good one.
So, yeah.
So when you guys are out on tour, of course, there's always the guilty pleasures, whether it be music that people, your fans, wouldn't expect you to listen to, or maybe there's a certain fast food restaurant you enjoy or anything like that. What are your guilty pleasures when you're out on the long road tours that you guys seem to be on all of the time, forever and eternity?
Well, yes, we're very guilty when we go out on tour. The guilty pleasure, I think, for all of us, I would say Ed Sheeran. Great album. And then
That's not really guilty anymore.
No,
he's
Isn't it? Is it
real
not?
It is
talent.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
good,
think you
good.
should be
Maybe-
ashamed of that one,
Oh,
Emma.
all right, we're not ashamed. We're not
Mine's
ashamed.
John Mayer. Don't
Oh,
tell
I
anybody.
love John
That's
Mayer, too.
another one.
John
You
Mayer's
guys,
awesome.
that's not guilty at all.
Oh, man.
You guys
I
got
like
to try
music.
better
His
than
live
that.
show is mind-blowing.
Go ahead, Brian. Give us your
Spice Girls, I still
There
I
you
still
go.
listen
Thank
to
you.
Spice
Now that's
Girls.
guilty. You should
Oh, that's
be
guilty?
ashamed.
Oh.
Be very
Ashamed
guilty.
about that.
Who is your
one.
favorite Spice Girl, Brian?
Ginger Spice.
There you go.
She's the
Don't be
hottest.
ashamed about that,
She
though.
was.
That's the
Why do I
correct
know
answer.
that? Oh my god.
Mark, what's yours?
Oh, I don't know. Did you mean guilty pleasures music-wise or just in general?
Music, food, fast
Yeah.
food, anything that makes you feel
all
guilty.
of it. No, we have a lot of when we have a day off. We're usually like in a mall parking lot, so we all try to like, my guilty pleasures are like I love going to like Applebee's and or TGI
The
Fridays,
hot
Chili's.
spots, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
everyone makes fun of those places. I like them. It's like I look forward to going to an Applebee's and having a beer and some
Hey,
nachos.
Applebee's has the best happy hours ever.
They
Are
do.
you
It's
kidding
cheap.
me?
It's
You
great.
can get fat and drunk in like $10. And that includes tip. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
So here's a quick question for you. So if you guys were to have, say, an autobiography, what would the title of each of your autobiographies be?
Actually, we've talked about this, remember?
Oh.
Wait, what was it? Yeah, what was
Well, we've always talked about, like, okay, when people write books, biographies kind of thing, like they have funny titles. And I came across one called Middle Seats and Motion Sickness, just because it's, you do a lot of flights and you really hope you don't get that middle seat, and then you do, and then you get motion sickness while you're in that seat, and then it's just all just a shoot. So that was a funny one.
And it comes with a container of Dramamine
Yeah.
with each purchase. Mark, what would your title be of your autobiography if you had one?
I don't know. Delusional drumming. What?
There you go.
I don't know.
Ronnie asked this question to Rick, and he goes, "I can't have an autobiography. I have kids. I don't want them to read about that." And that was his honest. I thought that was great.
True.
All right, so if you were on death row, Brian, what would your last meal be? I don't want to think about that, but if that were the case, what
Yeah,
would
we're
you...
getting a little dark. Let's go with like a. Oh God, I don't know, man. It'd probably end up being Subway, knowing me. It should be like a. I mean, I just eat it too much. I don't know, like a Jimmy John's or something. So I just go to that. Maybe I'll go with. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Subway.
Why would you? You can have like
I know,
sushi or
but
lobster or.
Yeah, you know what? Sushi. There it is. Thank you for helping me
Sushi.
out. For sure, that's my favorite food.
Philly rolls all day, all day, all day, all day.
One more question. You're a year away from Fury being released. At what point do you guys start conceptualizing, coming up with new ideas for the next album? Do you do that while you're on tour, or do you guys just go into the studio and you knock it all out then?
Yeah, we're actually. It's good that you asked that, because we're actually kind of like writing for the next thing right now, and we're just gonna be doing it on the road. And I guess you just feel it when, you know what I mean, like when the ideas start coming, and then you start getting it down, and then that's the start of like that period, I guess.
Right.
Do you tend to kind of write, do you get like a hook of music in your head first and then adapt some lyrics that seem to match it, or vice versa, or both?
Music is a beautiful curse because it's always in our heads. Like whether we have a guitar or bass in our hands, we're just always thinking of ideas. So it's always changing. There could be a lyric idea, something going on in our lives, or just a riff or something, but we'll be humming it out. And I mean, everyone's different. I think usually we get the music down before. For some reason, just start laying that down, then we write the lyrics according to what we want to talk about. But each song has its own thing and its own spark. So.
A downright inspirational crowd ready for you guys. They inspire me constantly. We are less than 100 tickets left for the show tonight. 7:45, Sick Puppies taking the stage here at Express Live for the Great Summer Smokeout. Thank you guys for coming out here. Appreciate this very much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.